Hello! We have survived Christmas. That's my husband, the 3 dogs and myself. Oh, I can tell you, that was indulgence on an enormous scale. No, it wasn't really, but I feel like it was. Well, as I told you before, we celebrate the 24th, normally the 25th as well, but I can tell you this, on the 24th, at Christmas Eve, we had a lovely dinner. Actually not that much, it was just a steak with some potatoes and a mushroom brandy sauce, and with that a Waldorf salad. But I can tell you, afterwards we had trifle. Goodness me, my husband had put the sherry in, right? I think I haven't drunk that much sherry in 3 years as was in that trifle. And that knocked me out completely. So I hope you had a good Christmas too. I certainly have had. The dogs opened their presents and they were absolutely delighted about all the treats. Yeah. And well, there we go. 25th we were so full up because James decided after the trifle that he'd have a second course of cheese, a cheese board with grapes and lots of different cheeses, continental and English cheeses. Of course, Stilton is a must, right? So I didn't even have that. The 25th, we were still so full from the day before. We only decided, we didn't even have any breakfast properly. Let me think, we got up super late actually I got up at 8 o'clock. James didn't get up till about 10 o'clock. I had a little bit of a breakfast. I had a boiled egg and some toast, and James had nothing. And then come 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm thinking, I can't be asked to do turkey and chicken and all the trimmings. I can't be asked just for us to. And James was so full up as well. We haven't done it. So actually today on Boxing Day, what we've decided is I'm going to do a roast chicken today. And the turkey, which is actually a turkey crown, I'm making pulled turkey out of that. So that's cooking away in the barbecued pulled turkey to be eaten whenever. And well, I don't know, I'm just knackered. James did have his Christmas pudding. I had a tiny portion of that humongous trifle because I now knew that it was going to knock me out if I take too big a portion. So I had some trifle yesterday and a little bit, and that was it. I mean, we are, as I would say in Spain, llenissimo. We can't anymore. Well, anyway, so that was the indulgence we had, and we watched quite a few films on Netflix and stuff. There we go. So that's what we did. Not super exciting, but that's what it was. Right, let's get into the shaving. I hope you had a wonderful time and didn't get depressed, and I hope you're going to get some rest as well. I think I'm going to zonk out for today and most probably most of tomorrow. And then I've got to get my bottom into gear, as they say. Let's start thinking about the end of the month and things. Anyway, I'm just looking at what I've got here. I'm going to do things a little bit different. I have next to me my vintage Scuttle. I'm just going to pour a little bit water out. Okay, just to show you, I hope I'm not going to spill it. This is the vintage Ivory Scuttle. and it's an absolute beauty. So I have that here next to me, all warm. I have in the glass, soaking away. Let me just shake it out well. This is a DS Cosmetics it's a 2-band Badger mixed Boar. So Maja, don't tell porkies. So, and it's got this marbled effect. So it's very nice. It doesn't quite fit in colour to the vintage Scuttle, but I thought I'd go a little vintage today. I was going to do the video yesterday and I apologize. I just could not get myself to walk up these stairs apart from for into bed. And I'm using today Tob's Taylor of Old Bond Street Platinum. This is the cream version. I actually have a puck, but I wanted to use up the cream because there's only a tiny bit left. Can you see? It's only a tiny bit left. So I'm thinking I'm doing this a bit different today and I hope it's going to work well. I'm going to put this cream onto my brush and actually do a face lather. The razor I am using today is the Merkur Progress long handle, and in it I got long handle. You might prefer the short handle, but as I also do my legs with it, that's why I needed the long handle. I'm using a Bluebird blade, it's a Derby, and it's on its 4th use. Right, I hope you could see that because I'm doing everything a little bit blind here. So let's get my knife, my butter knife, to get the Tob's cream out. And I love the scent. It's very mild, but it does have quite a bit of depth of scent in it. Right, and as I said, there's not a lot in here, so I'm going to try scrape every little bit out and put it here on the brush, just like so. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do even 2 passes. I have no idea. And what I'll do next is I'll put a tiny bit of water into this tub and also put it on the brush. I have warm water, obviously. I say obviously because I've got the Scuttle. So I've just filled this up about halfway with some warm water. I'm just going to shake it about. Oh, it's coming out. Oh yes, well, it doesn't matter. Make a little bit more mess, Maja. Who cares? So, and that soapy water I'm going to pour onto the brush. Right, let's wet the face. I have absolutely now no idea how this is going to go. I've not done it like this before. So, oh, my arm doesn't want to work today either. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, so here we go. I might need to change the angle a little bit so that I do have a bit of mirror to look into. Here we go. Let's just face lather this. Oh, this is turning out to be super duper lather. I hadn't expected that. I'm trying to make space here for my Scuttle, which I also didn't do. Right, let's dip that into some water. I think I got my hair in it as well. This is still a little bit scritchy. This brush, I've used it 2 times. So the boar in it is still a little bit scratchy. I'll tell you what, I know this is not a superb lather yet, but you can see it's working its way. This will be a lot more than expected. I'm resting it on my vintage Scuttle here. I'm hoping I'm not going to be clumsy and throw everything down. Right, because that will be the end of the Scuttle if that drops. Okay, here we go. So guys, in our household we don't do presents unless children are present. So, but I had already sent all the presents off to the grandchildren. I think that was the beginning of December, so that I could guarantee that it would arrive in time. Oh, I love the scent. It's just so classy. You really do notice a difference between even the good artisan and a proper perfumier soap. You do notice the difference. And I'm not saying the artisan ones are lesser. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't misunderstand. Okay. Get that little tub out the way. I can feel I've got hair in here. Can't see it. Look at this beautiful lather with hardly any water. I really underestimated the soap for that tiny bit that was in there. Let's have it nice and warm. Today was actually quite quiet on the streets, which is surprising, thinking it's Boxing Day, where traditionally most people walk around and visit people. I know we have a lockdown, almost a lockdown situation here, but still I would have expected quite a lot more. And it's really pleasant to not have the constant traffic noise. I wonder what it's going to be like with electric cars once they do bring in that law, whether they are going to put horrible noises onto the electric cars. Not that I think it's going to make much difference. Most people walk around with earbuds anyway and don't hear even normal cars, so don't see the point of that. Let's add a bit more water. I tell you what, this would go a lot further and it would give you a super lather. That little bit would have done most probably 4 passes, 5 passes. Look how strong it's still going, and I've got loads of it still on here, and it didn't. I'm super surprised. super luxury. I hope you guys have got a lot of rain. I heard that there's going to maybe be flooding in some parts of the country. With loads of wind. Well, this morning was quite windy here, but that sort of eased off rather quick. I was half planning not to be going out with the dogs if it was going to be that windy, because the little one will be blown away, literally. Righty-ho! I tell you what, that was absolutely fantastic. Oh, did I drop that on the floor? No. Okay. I know, I'm a bit slow today. I know I'm moving my arm a bit funny too. I am aware of all of that. So let's get some toner on. I can't get over this scent. It's just so beautiful. I love, love, love this scent. So get some toner on. Let's try tidy that up a bit. Now I have a problem because my tub isn't a tub of that sort anymore. I'm now on my last homemade soap here. Shaving soap, so I'll have to try to squeeze it on top of that and then just squeeze the lid onto it. I think I about managed. Let's see if I can get a lid onto it without it squeeching everywhere. Oh, I managed. Look guys, my mascarpone cream. Okay. This is still not dry. I was hoping it dried quicker. Let's do a bit of self-help dry. There we go. And to finish it all off, I'm going to take the Aloe Gentleman's Pride, which is an aftershave balm. It has no alcohol in it, but it has things like chamomile in it, a lovely scent, also quite a classy scent, but a bit more modern than the Platinum. This is more an 80s scent, a bit more fresh. There. I think that was the last use of that Bluebird for me. So I normally get 5 to 7 out of a blade, but this one's just on the edge and I don't want to get razor burn. So that'll be the end of that. Well, I wish you still a good day. I don't know, do you have, those of you who are working, do you start working tomorrow, the 27th? Don't know. Tell me. Loving you lots, missing you already, and I will see you on Monday with a new week. Bye bye.